All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are gonna try something new tonight because I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're just gonna fly with it and roll with it. What can you do? Kelly, it's your first new set by yourself, and yeah, I don't know exactly what happened, but this is why it's always important to check and see if things are working before you go. I checked them before, but for some reason, when I checked it right before we started to go live, one song decided not to play any music. And when I tried to actually download it again, redo it, re-uploaded it for some reason is still not playing the music. It's showing the video because it's a live video, but it's not showing the music, or you can't hear any audio. So we're just gonna kind of wing it for that last song and see if it works, because this is going to be a whole new thing that I've never done on OBS before. I think it might work, but it's going to be a little janky, so get used to it. All right, all these people are talking about Monday Night Football, but who cares about Monday Night Football? It is time for Kelly's set, and so let's get into this set since we are already almost 5 minutes late, because normally I don't start till 5 after the half past the hour. As my grandpa used to say. But it is now 10 past the half past hour. Huh. All right, so let's embrace the jank and see if it all works tonight, as Scott K said. There are 10 people here at the chat. That's pretty normal for a Monday night, although we'll maybe get a couple stragglers in here who've never been here before and be like, what the fuck is up with the jank? Well, here's a first jank situation for you. Hope you like it, and we move on from there. Kelly turned in a set kind of not last minute, but it was in the middle of last week, and so, or this week maybe, or yeah, last week. So we got it ready and set to go for tonight. If you haven't understood this yet, there is a description to every video, and in the description you can see an Excel document. And if you click on that Excel document, it kind of has every song that we've done on this channel for the past 6 years, which, by the way, I think December 15th to 12th, December 12th or December 15th will officially be our, going into our 7th year, completed 6 years of this channel. So we have been around for 6 years. We have done a lot of songs on this channel, and that document will let you kind of pinpoint what songs we've done and where they are, or at least the date. So if you want to go back on the channel and try to find that one, because there's a lot of mislabeled things as far as you're not going to just type in the band name and it might not come up, because sometimes the video is called Hodgepodge and you wouldn't see it there and you would miss it. But at least it'll tell you what the date is, and you can match up the date of the song that you're looking for a reaction for and the date of the actual video that is on YouTube. There are still a few out there that are blocked. I think I tried to put that on there. Which Mr. Ryan, or Mr. Feedy, John Feedy is the one who created that, and I've been keeping it up to date ever since. We do miss Mr. John Feedy. He was almost in a complete tie with Adrian for the first Casey Kasem's Top 40 of the channel a couple years ago now, but he has not been around since. So I think I did something to piss him off, or he got bored, or something else, but Mr. Feedy is not around anymore. But if you are interested in seeing some reactions to songs that maybe you would like, go into that Excel document, try to find it, just type it in the search of the Excel document, and you'll be able to find it. If you are interested also, the schedule is also there. I try to fill it out as fast as possible of what's coming up next. And if you look at it, this is the last set that is on the schedule, because there are no sets upcoming for the future at the moment. And that means that we don't have any sets coming. So if there were sets coming, you would see it on there. And yeah, if we ever get some more sets turned in, I will definitely put them on there. I know one set at least that we'll be having. You know, we did make it almost 6 years. Next month is 6 years on this channel. But as I've said many times before, if there are no sets or songs that are submitted, then it'll just be a one-off thing, like the Casey Kasem's Top 40. We still have to do 2024 version is going to come up probably in the next couple of months. And then maybe a couple one-offs that'll be here and there, unless people start turning in sets. You, if you're a new person, could also be one of those people that turns in sets. And right here will tell you how to do that. If you just go to the introduction video on the channel, it'll tell you how to submit a song or a set. Otherwise, let's get into this and see what Kelly has brought. for her first set by herself. Let's read what she says in her email. She says this. She says, my brother and I came up, which, by the way, I've met Kelly and her brother twice now. Is it twice? We've been to a couple concerts, and I might get to see them again for the Newport concert, which would be Leprous, or no, maybe it'd be Vola. I can't remember which one we decided you're gonna come up to Columbus for. She says, my brother and I came up with this set. Has a variety of some of our favorite songs. Hopefully everyone will enjoy at least one song on the set. Here we go. So first song is by the band Temic, which we've had on here before. And if I remember correctly, we've had them on a couple of times. Temic reminds me a little bit of, why can't I think of their name? It's like right here. It's right here. Right here. Para has turned them in. He likes them. They won. They got a song on the 2023 Casey Kasem's Top 40. Why can't I think of their name? You'll probably say it in the chat, and then I'll remember. Who has been on the channel once? Okay, I thought Temic had been on there more than once, but maybe it's just been once. We had trouble choosing which song because the whole album is great. We decided on the song Count Your Losses. So here we go with Temic, Count Your Losses. The first song, heading Kelly's set. Industrial sound right away. Is it going to get louder? Really not that loud. Yeah, I can hear the Haken sound right here. Especially that. Man, it's not that loud. What's going on? Turn it up. Fuck yeah. I'm liking the way this is beginning for sure. Oh, Clamus. Clamus was, I think, the band that I was thinking about that reminds me of, these guys remind me of. I think it's just kind of like the production of the sound. So far, I'm digging this. Yeah, it sounds very Haken-like and... Damn, I'm digging this. That was nice. I like that. Neil Morse is the guitarist? Hell yeah. I'm definitely digging this. If it stays like this and it's not like 20 minutes long, this is going on a playlist. Where's the freaking drummer? I don't know if it's just the compression of the download, but I wish it was, you know, normal. But it still sounds good regardless. From Shining. I don't know who Shining is. Doing an excellent job on this song though. I like his... break in right there. That was kind of blue balls right there. That's what I thought was going to happen in that build-up right here. Loop of them. Ooh, like the raspiness on that last note. Yeah, it has like to me, out of the few Claymous songs we've had, that industrial kind of production on the guitars and stuff has that kind of feel or sound to me. Is that the end? It's over? Okay. All right, so Kelly, way to start us off on a great freaking song. I definitely like that. I mean, I wouldn't say it was like, I mean, it's not as good as like Love Bite or something like that, but it's good. It's good. Wow, that'll definitely go on a playlist. I mean, you might even, I don't know. We'll have to listen to it a couple of times to see how much it grows on me, to see if it gets on the Casey Kasem's Top 40 2024, but it's definitely going to go on a playlist, that's for sure. So nice way to start out the gate. Let's get into song number 2. The next song is from my favorite band, Periphery. We've heard Kelly say this a couple of times. This song has minimal harsh vocals and is awesome live. Satellites is from their 2019 album Periphery 4, Hail Stan. Okay, I wonder what the Hail Stan is. Now, Periphery has been on here a couple of times and I just couldn't get into them. So maybe you picked a song that'll allow me to change my heart, like same thing with Leprous. I don't know, for whatever reason I put Periphery and Leprous together because maybe I heard them at the same time at the beginning on the channel. What was Periphery's song? Was that Eagle something? Is that Periphery or is that somebody else? I just remember Eagle something. And I just didn't get into them. I didn't like them that much. So maybe this will change my mind. You know, that same thing happened with Leprous. Leprous was like, oh, I never want to hear them again. And now they're like tied for my top favorite bands since I've started this channel. So maybe this will turn me around, or maybe it'll just solidify the fact that I don't like Periphery. But we all know, if you haven't looked at the thumbnail to this, I just looked because, okay, if you turn in a set or a song and you don't give me a thumbnail to put on, I'm just going to pick whatever comes to my mind first for you. And so obviously because Periphery's her favorite band, and I know Kelly said this before, I picked a picture that was Periphery. And the singer, I have to say, is good looking dude. Like, at least in the picture he is. So maybe that's why you like him, Kelly. Is your hubby a little bit jealous of him? Maybe. Because he's a good looking dude in the picture anyway. Don't lie. Don't lie. Tell the truth. All right, here's Periphery's Satellites. I feel like I heard this song before because that title rings a bell. Not the Dave Matthews Band. Satellites. Satellite, I should say. Yes, I know, but for some reason, this name has come up for me. Okay. This is like a great start if you're trying to change my mind. Okay, so my memory isn't all that bad. It was Blood Eagle that we had on here. Remember, Eagle something. So. I feel like his voice, and maybe if this is what I remember, is very kind of like punk rock, kind of. Yeah, it's got that punk rock sound. A little whiny. Sounds pretty good here to me. I love the chords choices here. This is a very pretty little ballad song. Hopefully it doesn't get crazy. Shy away from the natural. What do we know? It's not enough to carry on. Ryan, I agree with the Is That It t-shirts. That would be the logo of this freaking channel for sure. Or Halftime is Life should be on the back. Actually, that should be the front, and Is That It should be on the back. This is going to be tough. I like that. The break. And head voice. That is not true, Scott K. It's half true. I've always said the best songs are progressive with pop tendencies, which means they have a great chorus that's catchy, but they go off a little bit. I haven't abandoned that at all. Still the same. I mean, this song's already going to go on a playlist and unless it gets like fucking stupid. This is beautiful. Oh. Down in the blue, damaged by the noon. Beyond the like the drumming here. Choral harmonies coming in. I'm waiting to hold judgment. that. That first note is better than those notes. Question is it going to end like this, or is it going to go back to what we were listening to for more than half the song? I like those splash cymbal stuff in between. Good rhythmic stuff.
Down in the blue, damaged by
Nice.
the new.
Good switch, transition there.
Beyond the tide, far from all. But this is us, this is life, it's suicide. We're all 10 feet tall.
10 feet tall! Coglin, I know you've been here, what, once or twice before, but it's good to see you again in the chat. Are you Kelly's brother? Got some. I'm only calling you Coglin because I don't know how to say your first fucking name. Oisen? 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 I'll be honest, this part is alright, but it kind of lost me. No, I can pronounce your first name. I just choose to pronounce it the way I think it should be pronounced. Hyra. A little long, in my opinion. A little long.
Suck my balls.
What? And that's it. Okay, so definitely the beginning of that song was going to change my mind. It didn't get bad, but I definitely would have liked that it would have stayed more on the first part of the song than the second. It seems like the second half was definitely as long as, because the song turned into a long song. I thought it was going to be kind of over right when it turned into this heavier stuff. Musically, I liked it. Didn't mind the singing. I thought the singing wasn't bad, but just a little too long for me to. I started getting bored halfway through the second section of the song. But we'll see if I listen to it again, if that makes it on the playlist, because that first part was really, really good. I really kind of wish they would have went back to it. I didn't obviously listen to the lyrics. It sounds like this is some sort of concept if it's called Periphery 4 Hail Stand. Maybe that'd be a weird name for just a one-off song. But if it is part of a concept thing, maybe the first half was meant to kind of be in connection to or conjunction to the second half, which was completely kind of opposite of the first half, which would make sense if I listened to the lyrics and it kind of presented that as well. But I don't ever listen to the lyrics typically on the first listen unless it's a really, really poppy ballad where you don't have to listen to the music instrumentally because it's too easy. Makes it easier to concentrate for me on the lyrics. But yeah, it was just a little bit long. But other than that, definitely the first part was good. Second part started losing me, but it wasn't bad. Second part, loved it musically. Wasn't bad, wasn't great. First part, loved it. All right, song number 3 is from the band Others by NoOne that I introduced on the Hodgepodge. Is this the one that's from Dayton that I thought was freaking weird? The song Well Read is definitely more crazy, so hang on. Well, it's probably going to go along with the other one that we listened to that I thought was just kind of nonsense. Let's see what this one is.
Let me tell you think you have a hard time with yours.
Ryan's definitely going to like it.
How about when you find out yours is an egotistical supervillain that's not tearing a hole in the universe? Hard to beat, huh? Just let me get some of this off my chest, will ya? If you don't mind.
Don't you know the look on my face is something to chase? Don't you know when I knew your intellectual kiss would be something I miss? Don't you know list of the things I'm missing? Not how you used to write, but how you used to be right. How you used to be bright. You can't divide me. You don't divide me. And I am lost, my body's shaking, and I'm having a good time. Singing through the alarm, now the secret's
Turned up.
everybody gets a little bit of something you forget.
I feel like this is like Deer Hunter on steroids. And not a good way.
So when the left seems right and your posture's in light, tell me how to feel
Coglin, that was funny. Tell us again, Kelly, why you like this so much. Is it just because it's so quirky and different? Ooh, that was cool, like, part on the hi-hat. Chaos, okay.
One thing I know, a story
Well,
like
I
this one is
know.
no good one-sided, so might I offer you his perspective? But don't say I didn't warn you first.
I mean, I already know. I just hope this isn't a 10-minute long song.
I'm gonna give it to someone else.
Kind of has a Diablo Swing Orchestra feel to it in some places too, to me. Like this. This. Wow, did you hear that? Woo! They're obviously talented as uber talented. Yeah, this is definitely something I'd be embarrassed to show my friends, which is one of the factors I go into whether I like a song or not. like somebody's stomach. That's a good outlook, Scott. Cucumber. Why don't you have any friends? Because I never want to be embarrassed. Yeah, the first part was like Deer Hunter on steroids. This is like Diablo Swing Orchestra, but different.
Now in my part of town, there's nobody around. Just some repetitive sound. It's where the teenagers drown.
Teenagers drown. Oh, look who showed up! What's up, Atharva? Long time no see, buddy. Cucumber, you're lying. You're absolutely lying that this is your favorite song. Yeah, if Ryan is saying it's too weird for him, Cucumber's lying his ass off. I mean, like, seriously, when do you listen to this, Kelly? Like, do you listen to this in your car? You listen to this, you sit in your room and just listen to this? Or is it mostly just a live thing? Okay, I can see you listen to this in your car, but if I pulled up next to you in the summer, like, what is that girl on? Adrian. Cucumber. Please end soon. How many times have I said that on the channel? Maybe 5. Oh, thank God. Kelly, totally appreciate the fact that you have a eclectic musical taste in a band like this. But I finally might have found a band that I hate more than Between the Buried and Me. I really think if I had a choice in hell between the Buried Me and this band, I probably would pick Between the Buried Me because at least musically they're fucking awesome. These guys are just absolute chaos, like you said, and I could handle Between the Buried Me's nasty, terrible screaming over just everything screaming in this band's music. So glad you gave me some sort of Thanksgiving, since we're in Thanksgiving week, for Between the Buried Me, because I had absolutely zero before this. All right. Between the Buried Me just left the channel. Okay, or at least their fans and subs, if they had any. I think I lost them a long time ago. All right, let's get into song number 4. The next song is from a new band to the channel. Jelusick is a Croatian band with Dino Jelusick as the... What a... Dino or Dino? I think it's Dino. Dino Jelusick as the vocalist. He has also toured with Trans-Siberian Orchestra and was the vocalist on Michael Romeo's solo album War of the Worlds Part 2. Fuck yeah. The song Acid Rain, also done by Liquid Tension Experiment, has a great older style rock feel. I couldn't find an audio only, so you might want to filter the video. Okay, so here we go with filtering this video. Let's try it. I don't know, I want to watch this. Is this gonna get blocked though? I don't want to watch it. I want to see him play guitar. Fuck yeah. Damn it, I want to see him play though. Can I still see him with the filter on? Hopefully it works. It's gonna get blocked. Is that enough filter or do I need to add more? Sounds like Van Halen right here. And he's got kind of a voice like Richie Kotzen, but more rocky, less soulfully. Dude, this guitar player, I like him. I'm digging this. Yeah, this right here totally sounds like a Van Halen chorus. Ooh, nice stutter there on the double bass. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. This guitar player is really impressing me. Who's the guitar player? Wake up. Dude, lug this part. Halftime is life. Yeah, seriously, who's the guitar player? This isn't Zach Wilde. Dude, that was cool. This guitar player, I like him. He sounds like a great 90s kind of... Oh, guitar! Yes! Ooh, nice. Heck yeah, man. And we didn't even get any warnings yet. Maybe we will in like a minute. All right, so I didn't like that one as much as the first one, but I certainly liked it better than the last two. That song was freaking awesome. Yes. Peripheries would have been better if it had stayed in the ballady type, but for sure, this song, I liked the energy of it. It was bordering on cheesy 80s, but it didn't completely go there. And that guitar player really impressed me. So I actually liked it. I thought it was good. Wow, look at Coughlin putting number 4 as number 1. yeah, that song would maybe go on a playlist too. 4 and 2 are kind of like on the ropes. I'm gonna have to listen to them on my second try and see if I actually put them on a playlist. But 1 for sure is going on a playlist. That I know. So Temic is kicking and rocking and rolling today. Let's get to our last song. This is the one that I said was causing us to start the stream late because it wasn't playing for some reason. The last song belongs to Earthside, who I have now seen 3 times in concert, and I like them. I like Earthside. Their ability to create just like a feeling, a mood with heaviness and great technique still. The guitar player just looks nothing like someone who would write the kind of music he writes, but he just writes these like awesome riffs and rhythms. And then great layers on top of each other. I just love them. Now, this is me. This is not Kelly saying this. So every time, Vola comes or Caligula's Horse or Leprous, Earthside's most likely going to be their opening band. Of course, in my first original Casey Kasem's top 40, A Dream in Static was my favorite freaking song. That song is just so good. I love it still. Still one of my top 10 songs of this channel for sure. Probably my first or second. There are a couple that are challenging for it. But she says this last song belongs to Earthside. Mob Mentality. I don't know if I've heard this. Is from the first album, A Dream in Static. So it's from that album. It features, I don't know how to say his name, Witherspoon from Seven Dust. Is he the one with the dreads? And the Moscow Symphony Orchestra. I love how much they incorporate the orchestra in this song. Thanks everyone for joining. Now, I will say this. The 2 songs that I haven't cared as much for, I didn't dislike them, I just didn't like them, were the guy from, if it's the same guy from Seven Dust that I'm thinking of with the long dreads. I don't like those songs as much. Have I heard this, Kelly? Did they play this live? Because I remember when we saw them, I think it was with Vola, they did have the Seven Dust guy on the screen at one point. So I don't know if I've heard this song before. I don't think I have. But the 2 songs that I can clearly remember from that guy singing, I didn't enjoy as much. I like them, but not nearly as much as their other songs. So again, I'm going to try to see if this works. I don't know if this is going to happen, but we're going to try. So cross your fingers to see if this works, because I'm going to directly show it from YouTube. Let's see what happens. All right. And that's not right. Let's see if this is it. Okay. Is this going to work? Let's try it. Now, just so you know, I can't see the chat because if I click the chat, this one right here, it's going to show up here. So I can't see what you guys are saying. I'll have to catch up after we listen to the song. I don't know how long the song is, so. Does it say right here? Okay, so it's a 10-minute song. Can you guys hear it? I'm going to check to see if you guys can hear it. You can't hear it. Damn. Okay. Let me stop it for a second. This is why we can't do this. Let's see if I can change this. It says flip. Let me try this. Hold on a second. Give me a second. We're trying to figure this out live on the air. Properties. Capture audio. How about that? Can we do that? Let's see what happens. You guys let me know if you can hear it. Can you guys hear it? Can you guys hear it? You hear it now? Woo! All right, back to me not being able to see you guys. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it like this and... Man, having to do it on the fly. All right, you guys can hear it, that's all I care about. This drummer is good. Yeah, let me see if there is anything personal. Nope. Don't think so. Ooh. See, here it is again. It's freaking like... When I talked about layers, this is what I'm talking about. I have Coglin, I have 2 ad blockers. Actually, I shouldn't say that live on YouTube, but... Is that a voice or is that a keyboard? Turn it up. Is it louder for you guys now? This is very Earthside, but like different as well. Much more like... Wow, it got very loud. Sorry, I had to turn it down for myself. This drummer is fantastic. He's so methodical, but... Ooh. As you can see right here, we have 11 people in the chat. Man, see that? He just writes great riffs. Let's turn it up again. Ooh, how about that? Oh, except it's showing the last song. I'm definitely digging this. Yeah, I agree. I feel like it's kind of it's got to find a groove more. It's got these, yeah, too many stops. I would agree with that. Cucumber. Let's see where this song goes for me. So far, it's behind 1 and 4. And this bass player with his long hair is so cool. Nice build there. See, I like this section. They stop too much so far. What just happened? Okay, where are we at in the song? Got about 4 more minutes left. See, and it's back to the stop again. Ryan. This is boring. Okay, so far, this is second to last for me. Another stop. It's almost like they're trying to do extremes, 3 sides to every story. Yours, mine, and the truth. Except it's just not nearly as good. These sections are great. Tharva, we miss you, buddy. Come around more often, buddy. Repressed theater kid stuff self. That's awesome. That's the great thing about this channel, Kelly. How much time we have left? About a minute and a half left. Listen to Cucumber being all philosophical. Yeah, I think at this point, this is where it's going to stay for me. that sounds like the end. Okay. And now we're back. Okay. So, glad we got it to work. Glad on the fly I figured something else out. Probably should figure out how to just like, I mean, it's probably not that hard to just get a window of the actual song. I see people do it all the time. I don't know if they're using OBS, but I see them just throw up a window there. I just got to figure out how to do it because I've never had to do it before. I don't know why I decided to not download the audio, because it downloaded the video. It just didn't download the audio, which is unusual. I do have 2 monitors, but I use them for work. But yes, I should probably get a second monitor for this, but this is a big monitor, so it does me well for the most part. So there's my 14253 rating. Kelly, nice job for your first set on the channel. 1 will definitely go on a playlist, was my favorite. 4 and 2, possibly. 5 and 3, no, will not go on playlists. But yeah, that leaves us with nothing left on the schedule, people. So this week is a very great week because we have a shortened week, obviously, but it's also probably like the most apprehensive, nervous week that I have every year because, of course, we play shit again on Saturday. And even though we did great this past Saturday in the rivalry, even though shit again sucks this year, it never means that nothing. It really doesn't. It's not cliche to say it. And in the history of the shit again Buckeye game, usually the team that's shitty somehow upsets the other team. So I'm not expecting us to go out there. I hope I'm completely wrong. We just go out there and freaking flood the shit out of them like we should. But I'm not expecting that. Somehow something will happen that'll allow them to keep it close or even somehow pull out an upset somehow. That can't happen because that will be a 4th loss for Ryan Day in a row to these shitters. So I am not happy this week because I will not be happy until Sunday if we have a victory, and then the rest of the year, even if we go to the Big Ten Championship and lose to Oregon, well, I wouldn't be happy about that again, to lose to Oregon again, but we'll be in the playoff no matter what. Just see what happens there. So have a good one. Thanks a lot, Kelly, and we will see you guys whenever a set's turned in, and you'll see it on the schedule. So peace out.